Northwestern Bank decided to sponsor the Idea Challenge because of the fact that we realized that most of our customers started as small businesses. The Idea Challenge is a good tool to get people to just not have the idea but actually do something about the idea.
One of the challenges that economic development has regionally and across the country is trying to make sure that you're directing prospective companies to the right resources. One of the goals that I think the Idea Challenge had early on and that they've been able to achieve is bringing various providers together to look at these technologies, to kind of look at the businesses, to figure out where they can plug in, to offer some assistance and some even some advice to some of these clients as they come through.
But I think the more we become aware of the creativity that's out there and the entrepreneurs that are struggling, the more we can pull them into the system and help them grow their businesses. And that will also strengthen our community.
Basically, I think one of the real advantages to this program is it's not whether you win the money, that's a nice little buffer, but as you go through the steps, these presentations become more and more polished. These individuals know how then to present to bankers, to insurance agents, to actual venture capitalists. And that's probably the best benefit I can see off this program is just the networking and the mentoring that they get from just going through the various steps.
Hi, I'm Kevin Rosenberg. I'm the president of Adhesive R&D.
My name's Greg Kruger. I have been a heating contractor for 20 years.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Isaacson. I am a senior at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, majoring in information systems.
I'm Gordy Steinauer, and this is my brother Alan.
My name is Alexis Lucas.
And one of the things we've come up with recently is our RubberMax invention, which is really the marriage of rubber and current anaerobic technology, rather hard products. What we wanted to do was create a product that could flex inside of a joint, and this is actually cured RubberMax, and you can see it's got a rubbery feel to it rather than this very hard base monomer product. So anybody using a formed in place gasket out in the marketplace, we feel we can replace that with a technology that better matches their application. And we also believe we can save them money doing it because we operate with lower cost of going to market than obviously some of our big international companies.
The FlameMeister combustion air modulator. Well, the product is designed to keep furnaces operating when they have a problem with the intake pipe. A lot of the modern equipment will shut off if you have a blockage in your pipe, which is a nuisance and could cause some problems. And that's how I come up with this idea. The product has been developed over the last couple of years. A lot of testing, a lot of different prototypes are built, and now I have the actual working model done.
Welcome to PitchMeUniverse.com. So why is PitchMeUniverse cool and interesting? It's cool and interesting because you can receive every photo that you're in. So essentially, if you're walking in France near the Eiffel Tower and someone takes a photo of you, you'll get that photo. And with that, that means that your photos are accessible anywhere. So if you have your cell phone in your pocket, your smartphone, you will essentially get that photo the moment that it's taken. It's just nice. And you're always in sync. What also makes PitchMeUniverse cool is you're always connected. So it's very easy to take those pictures and share them with social networks with one click. Also, there's no more wires. Instead of doing the traditional, dance of trying to sync up your photos to your computer with a USB cable, now all you have to do is just take the photo and it's automatically synced to your computer. So I recommend that you join today.
Our trailer is called the Villager Tow and Stow, so it's stowable. It's only a couple inches longer than the golf cart when it's all put away. So, and it's just handy, convenient, and with the hitch system and the wheel system, it can be backed up with no fear of jackknifing or anything. It's just extremely easy for anyone to drive or to use it.
Okay. I am the creator of Chip Magnet Salsa. I have 15 varieties of salsa. I also have jams, jellies, relishes, and things like that. I use many organic ingredients, and all of my ingredients are GMO free. I pack in glass because those three things are the most important to me, and I saw those three things as lacking in commercial places where you can buy salsa and jams and jellies.
I thought it was a very interesting collection of contenders, from niche marketing food products to new computer products. So I thought it was very important that we promote a diversified economy. So I was happy to see that range of diversification in the candidates.
I was impressed with how far along they were for actual idea generation, because my expectation was much more, here's an idea I have, how do I bring it out? How do I get it into production? And when we looked at this aspect, it was like, well, here it is, we're already producing it, we're already selling it in some cases. We just need the next step, is this the right idea? So it was impressive to see that.
I think that the finalists were at the point of having a viable business. They needed a little bit more of, in some cases, just a little bit more working on it, but they are not just an idea. They are something that will be accomplished.
This is a learning experience. When you try to design something you don't think that anybody has, you go through the prototyping process, the research process, the code research process is communicating with the state to the city on the inspection levels, patent attorneys. It is all costly. It does take a lot of time.
The problem with a new product, especially something revolutionary like Rubber Max, is that you don't have a customer for it from day one. Everything else we do at Adhesive R&D, we have a customer behind it. When you're just trying to create new technology, there's going to be a lot of failures. There's going to be things that aren't marketable. And even if you have something marketable, at the end of the day, it's a new idea. And new ideas are the hardest thing to sell out there.
The real challenge is that they have a great idea, but they don't know how to implement it. And most of the times, they're so focused on their idea, they ignore everything else.
Well, just marketing is definitely our biggest hurdle. We know how to make these golf cart trailers, but we really don't know marketing very well and how to market.
Well, the reason I entered the Idea Challenge contest was I needed some help with the manufacturing, prototyping of this product, and also with the business end of this, marketing help.
I think the biggest challenge we face right now is moving out of this kitchen and into my licensed kitchen. Getting that kitchen done, getting it up to code and getting it licensed, and then expanding from there to local markets, getting our foot in the door with places like Hans Market and Just Local Foods.
I had seen a blurb or something on the TV with, I think it was Brian somebody, I forget what his last name is now, but anyway. I thought that's exactly the guy, that's what we're looking for, because we had made our product, we had established what we thought was a good product, but that was as far as we could get, as far as the marketing and maybe in the manufacturing part of it, we were like dead in the water. We didn't have the expertise or the knowledge or whatever it was to continue.
The application process was really easy. That was definitely really easy.
A little bit easier probably for the brand new people to actually see if their product has merit and to actually get in contact with different resources. So the barrier to entry to this one is a lot simpler. And that's what they really need to start. But this is a great entry point to actually see, can this person or can this idea go through the entire process and actually survive at the end?
I would recommend that anyone that has an idea that's patentable to certainly join the Idea Challenge competition, just because I can't see any downside to the time spent going through this process.
Well, along with, meeting several people that are in positions to provide some kind of help, when you're initiating a business, I've dealt with SCORE people, I've dealt with economic development people, I've dealt with the Innovation Foundation, the Stout Technology Department. There's a lot of places you wouldn't be able to go on your own without some kind of contact. There's still a lot of challenges, the marketing, gaining acceptance in the industry, but you need them contacts initially to get started.
Connections with people that we need, marketing, also with our internet, getting our internet going in a more efficient manner, and just meeting the right people. It's been very beneficial. We really appreciate it.
From day one, I've been very, very pleased. I know I kept telling my family, they're right on it. It's like they want to really help us.
When we came and we talked to you guys, everybody was so easy to talk to and answered our questions, and always got back to us when we called or when we emailed. So that part of it, super easy.
I see a real opportunity for this area to advance innovation and to advance business creation as a result of real research and development opportunities that are being moved forward.
I would highly recommend anybody out there with an idea, and if because you're not going to know it all, and just like we've got walls that we've come up against, everybody's going to have that situation. And these guys, as far as I can see from the Idea Challenge people, they've got the contacts, they've got the people that will help you, and to me, that's worth an awful lot.
I know for myself, if I had seen an opportunity like this too many decades ago that I want to remember, I think my growth line would have been much more accelerated because of this kind of help.
Adhesive R&D will benefit by getting a 55-gallon drum of monomer in here when we need it to actually start producing products. We're upgrading some more of our equipment. We're getting help on our patent.
I think it's very important that the Eau Claire EDC did these efforts to try and get the normal people without business knowledge to come up with their ideas and go beyond coming up with their ideas to the next stage on it. The Idea Challenge is a good way to get people to focus on their ideas and not just dream about them in the shower.